Hello, y'all. Happy first day of Mercury retrograde. So, I'm going to start doing maybe some little readings, maybe during retrograde or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're just going to do a whole general energy reading of what to expect during Mercury retrograde. Of course, don't expect this applies to all y'all, because if it did, of course, you're here. If it doesn't, keep scrolling. Let's move on. So, let's get started. So the main themes around Mercury retrograde is body balance, taking a step back, and elusive priestess. So this is already given some type of, a lot of you have been losing your mind probably. A lot of you have been very too much out of place. There's a lot of cards about too much reaching, because if you were balanced, would have been upright, and now they're asking for you to take a step back. This Mercury retrograde, it's time to collect yourself. And I keep hearing something around anger, so please keep your anger intact. That is fire energy as well, which that's kind of hilarious. So any type of fire sign or fire energy, but either way we can tap into all four. So if you've been on this angry kind of disperse and going off on people, then it's time to try to collect that, because you already know Mercury retrograde is around disputes. That's not always the case, but it can be issues with car issues, all types of things, paperwork, whatever else. So it's time to check your attitude before it gets a little out of line, and take a step back when you need to. It's very interesting seeing what situations some of y'all can face. There's a lot of situations around releasing yourself out of entrapment. That's been for a lot of readings. Even with my court reading I did recently, it's been about a lot of releasing yourself out of situations, but also knowing how to keep those words to yourself, how to take a step back, because there is some tiredness. I've been through it all, and I'm so over it, and I'm not going to keep going through it. So if that means when it comes to any type of relationships in your life, if it was all right, it would have been upright. This is a peaceful period. This is in reverse, saying this is not it anymore. And I don't want to keep doing this. Somebody keeps avoiding things to change. The Ten of Swords is about coming to some sort of ending. So why do we keep avoiding that? Because this is going nowhere. This is about long-term investment, but this in reverse is short-term investment. This is going nowhere. So you have to think to yourself. There's a lot of thinking to yourself, and you know what decision you have to make. You're just feeling confused, or you've been confused for so long too, but there's no more confusion. No, there's no more confusion. Magician card in reverse, Devil card upright. It's time to let go, because it ain't going to do nothing but run into conflict in a matter of time. Conflict will arise, and the direction will change. And Page of Swords, and somewhat is going to take the idea and actually grow beyond this and make some changes happen, surprisingly. So we see how things go down when you start aligning your values, when you start standing up for yourself.